All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah. Soon said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. Is going down this Sunday. The coldest mind blowing occult breakdown of the Bible ever is going down, presented by the man himself, General Seti, in the house. Sunday, April 23rd, 2023, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern. And you should have your behind in the place. You should not miss this. It's going to guarantee to be hotter than hell. It's going to be hotter than hell. And you already know how hot that is. So click that link in the video description. Click that link. Begin to think. Let me help y'all. Let me help y'all, family. Let me help you out. I don't want you to say, oh, it wasn't. No, it's in the house. That's right. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com online marketplace. That's right. Official General Cyrus Soon Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, and hoodies. We got 20% off at this time for all the family out there. We got the DVDs, t-shirts, and hoodies for the kings and queens. Holistic tonics and remedies, African and Kemetic necklaces, jewelry, medallions, all the fly, necklaces that if you represent Africa, we got you. You see, and we also got home decor accessories for every room in the house, holistic tonics and remedies. Get on over there, check us out, family. Save before you shop. You got 20% waiting on you right now. Why not? You feel me? Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University, over 900 video presentations on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building. We got you, all the hot topics, Olmec voyages of the Nile, the black woman is God, when Egypt ruled the earth, everything that the general then spit fire on all down the library and video catalogs is waiting on your family. Come check me out, generalseti.com. Patreon, y'all already know. Seti keep it popping on Patreon. BPC making noise. We never calm. Exclusive live stream, Too Hot to Handle, and a whole lot of other tubes. Get on over there. We going live tomorrow. Double up, fly, fire. You already know. Don't miss it. You check me out on all my statuses. I've been putting up a lot of the fly videos we've been doing. And so become a patron, family. Become family and get that work. You see what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, Sarah Soon Seti, General Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video, a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. All right. Now, we got some controversy coming out. You understand what I'm saying in the NBA world? Oh, Jalen Rose, Jalen from Detroit. So, I already, I try to keep up with the brother as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? That nigga been getting in trouble a long time. That nigga was getting in trouble coming out of goddamn college. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying he did nothing wrong, but like, it's like, attracted to you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so he's in a lot of fire right now because it was said that the brother Jalen Rose inappropriately touched his co-partner, on his sports program on ESPN. Her name was Malika Andrews, and I seen what went down, and I couldn't see what the hell they was talking about. You know what I'm saying? That the man had she screamed out something or spoke out that the man had put his hand up under her arm or something like that. You see what I'm saying? And when you scream fire, you understand what I'm saying, like that, especially in front of the world. In front of the world. And the man, you know, it's clear anybody in their right mind could see that the man had his arm on a shoulder. You understand what I'm saying? And so unless the nigga was stretch Armstrong and the shit could stretch, you know, I couldn't see what, you know, she was talking about. Some people say because the other guy was up there too. What's his name? Right? Wait a minute. What was the other guy's name that was up there? He was behind him too. You understand what I'm saying? The other basketball player. But, you know, and so it was a lot of controversy saying that Jalen had got fired. You see, he said he had got fired, and you know, and I say, damn, you know, they can't take the time to look at the goddamn video to see that the man didn't even touch the woman. You see, but you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all. You see, yeah, you say Jalen came for Kyrie, he did, and I got on his ass about that too. I got on his ass about that too. You see what I'm saying? I sure did. But you know, it's just like when I brought up the Dalai Lama the other day. You got to be hands off. You understand this? You know, you got to be hands off, you know, out here. You know what I'm saying? You know, period. You can't be touching on nobody or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because it just, you know, it's an opening. You understand? For somebody to destroy your ass. That's all that it is. It's an opening for somebody to destroy your ass. You have to keep your fucking hands to yourself. That's what it boiled down to. You understand what I'm saying? It don't change. And so, you know, when you get into these upper positions and whatever, and you feel, you see the other cat smiling and hugging and this, that, and the third, I don't, it's levels to this shit. But no matter who you are in this day and age, it never pays to be too careful. It never pays to be too careful. And that's just protocol. You see what I'm saying? It's just protocol, you know what I'm saying, to keep your hands to your fucking self. Not even shaking no goddamn hands. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker just bow and shit. Them motherfucker like a Buddhist monk. You understand what I'm saying? And shit, and to where people understand that's how you get down. You know what I'm saying? You're not standoffish or nothing like that, but it's just the reality of, it's just the reality that, all type of accusations and shit. You know what I'm saying? Come out of, these little frivolous, interactions. You know what I'm saying? Little frivolous interactions and shit. See, when you see the thing is, once you become where, not even a goddamn handshake, because a motherfucker say you rubbed on their hand. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Oh, he rubbed on my hand. Oh, what? You know what I'm saying? So you can't even, keep your motherfucking hands to yourself. Real fucking talk. And then that way, when somebody, go to put their, and they'll play you, nigga. You see what I'm saying? They'll play your monkey ass to see where you at. You know what I'm saying? They'll come and try to hug on you. You got to do them the same fucking way, nigga. You got to be like, whoa. You understand what I'm saying? You do. You have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because they, if they trying to see where your weakness is at. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of them, that's when you take that stance, that's how they gonna try to crack you and shit. Yeah, oh, this nigga think, and he don't, everybody else do it. They come run and want to hug and shit and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? And then you take a more professional stance. You know what I'm saying? Then they oh, this nigga think he ain't gonna, they consider that as homage. You know what I'm saying? That, they breaking you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You got to come on in. And once you take that stance, of professionalism, you have some try to, come over and out of nowhere try to hug you. Nigga, you can't do that. You understand what I'm saying? You got to keep that shit 100 before you lose every fucking thing you got out here. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the season. You can't trust nobody out here, especially in no motherfucking Hollywood. You know what I mean? You can't trust nobody nowhere. You understand what I'm saying? Real fucking talk. You know what I'm saying? But you see a lot of them niggas out there with that paper, and they knocking them niggas down like bowling pins every goddamn day. You understand? Because they out there, suckers and shit. You sucker, they smile and cheese and this, that, and the third. Nigga, you got to be on your motherfucking square out here. You know what I'm saying? And so, wait a minute. Let me get, I didn't put that in there. I thought I put, okay, I thought I had put that in there. Yeah, so, yeah. But anyway, so yeah, so but it was a rumor they did not fire Jalen Rose. They did not fire him. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd have sued their ass. I say, man, y'all can't look at that shit and see that you know what I'm saying? That that I had my hand and shit on this woman's shoulder, which he should not do. And that's what they do. You see what I'm saying? That's what they do. They egos and shit make them think that it's all good like that. You know what I'm saying? And you can't do that. Keep your shit professional on anything you do. It's just like this silly ass motherfucker, the Dalai Lama. He talking this crazy shit like niggas that motherfucker know what time of day it is. This motherfucker talking about that, in the ancient time. Nigga, this is 2023, motherfucker. You sitting up here talking about, what the motherfucker say, suck his tongue and shit. I say, man, somebody should have slapped the shit out the Dalai Lama. You understand what I'm saying and shit? You know what I'm saying? You know what? And then in professionalism, you know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure there's been, you get trained on how to deal with people. You know what I'm saying? I don't, they normally, before you get a goddamn job. No, but he didn't get fired at all. He didn't get fired at all. He didn't get fired at all. It was some old anybody take and they say it was some, I don't know, newspaper. The motherfucker almost like the Inquirer or something. They call the shit butt cracker. Who the fuck gonna take some information from butt crack? You see what I'm saying? You can't take nothing from no butt crack. You know what I'm saying? That's the name of the the newspaper that put it out. You see, and but again, it boils down to professionalism. Yes, we understand that, being out here, if the man giveth, the man can taketh away. That is true. But you make it a lot easier. It's a lot of motherfuckers out here that know, how to handle their motherfucker self. They don't just make it so easy for a motherfucker to do that. Some motherfuckers just make it so easy as, a motherfucker just waiting on your ass to do something silly. Because motherfuckers, they know you bound any time soon now do something silly. You know what I'm saying? But there are certain people that hold a certain decor or professionalism, and that's in anything. Motherfuckers lose it all across the board if they're not professional in how they conduct themselves, and that's real fucking talk. You see what I'm saying? And it's a no-go when it comes to putting your hands on any motherfucking hugs and none of that. Not even like I say, not even handshaking. Motherfuckers say you rubbed on their hand or any motherfucking thing. Fuck all that. Motherfucker be like a Buddhist monk. It just bow down. You know what I'm saying? When they walk up, motherfucker just bow. That's what real niggas do anyway. Throw the motherfucking head up. What up? And keep it moving and shit. You know what I'm saying? And so, they just keep controversy going on and on. But it was some simplistic shit when it boiled down to it. But again, it's a teachable moment. It's a teachable moment because motherfucker, anybody could be in that predicament where motherfucker scream fire on your ass. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of time that shit is it's a black eye to your credibility. You see what I'm saying? Luckily, in some of the instances, where you got proof and you can prove your shit, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But a lot of motherfuckers don't have that proof. You see what I'm saying? And and if a person scream fire, you understand what I'm saying, and you ain't got no proof. You understand what I'm saying? That's just a black eye. You know what I'm saying? To your credibility, to who you are. You see what I'm saying? You got people that scream all type of shit, rape and this, that, and the third, and sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not. I don't want people to believe that isn't is not a way to navigate. You know what I'm saying? Because it is a way to navigate and do. And if they're gonna outright, and motherfuckers can do that, they can outright. But not, I don't, ain't nobody just gonna outright just take your shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to be silly. You got to be silly in the shit, how you move and how you operate. You know what I'm saying? Even going, you can't be out here with these motherfuckers because these motherfuckers are turned on your ass. You know what I'm saying? You can't be going at all them wild ass parties and shit and this, that, and the third. Motherfuckers say they seen you sniffing or any goddamn thing, doing any kind of goddamn thing. You understand? They seen you in there in the back room doing all type of, you know what I'm saying, lie on you. You understand what I'm saying? You got to stay out of that shit. You can't be going to no parties, and you understand what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be, but it's got to be some, it got to be some class in what you do. You got to raise your motherfucking standards in how you do what you do. And once you once you find out what he say, Jalen said that was not wild. Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what? They made this. From my understanding, I came in on the end. Uh, I came in on the end of it. But I don't even, I mean, if it wasn't true, she could have easily came out and they should have said something, to the fact that it wasn't true. You know what I'm saying? Well, it was it was a misunderstanding. Yeah, you don't hug nobody, you don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? It just, you let that shit, it's like I say, it's about professionalism. It's a lot of motherfuckers out here, teachers and shit and all of that. They ain't supposed to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? But teachers give, the students a hug and this, that, and the third, but that, they ain't supposed to be doing that. They ain't. They ain't supposed to be doing that. They ain't supposed to have no unnecessary contact with students. That's professionalism. Because if the kids say something and shit, or you did something and shit, your ass is gonna be in trouble, and that's across the board. This is a professionalism that's across the board in society. It's not you know you know where it should be practiced in one particular professionalism. You see, this is across the you know you know it's across the board. You know what I'm saying? To keep yourself, especially as a man, because normally that's the way it go. You see what I'm saying? That's the way it go. You know what I'm saying? Usually it'll be the man that's gonna be accused. And if motherfuckers don't even see today, how easy. You know what I'm saying? Some shit could come out on a motherfucker, and the man's credibility now is in question. And I just believe that ESPN, should come out and make an official statement that that's not what happened. You know what I'm saying? If they have or have not, I mean, all I see, and you know, Jalen, I believe Jalen is a good guy, for the most part. I believe he's a good guy from what I see. You know what I'm saying? I don't, and so, I don't, he did speak on Kyrie, and I thought he was out of line, but he came back and apologized. He knew he was out of pocket, you know. Yeah, he tripping. He do. Yeah. You know what? Really, you know what? And I seen that the nigga was with some Cro-Mag. And reality wise, you know what? Now that you bring that up, I don't keep up with niggas' relationships like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I just see the nigga on, and when I did go to do some research on him, I never knew the nigga was like that. And so, you know what I'm saying? And when I saw that, I say, oh, okay. Nigga, you didn't show me a part of you that I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, at that point, that showed me why the nigga so loose. You know what I'm saying? Why the nigga so loose and shit. Cause you out there, you understand? You come off the east side of Detroit, nigga. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Now that you said that, cause like I said, I didn't know that until I went to do some research. Cause like I said, I don't keep up with niggas' relationships and shit. That ain't what I do. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I happen to just see you out there on some pictures and shit, but I never see no pictures with the man really with no woman. You know what I'm saying? So I look at him on ESPN, and you know that, and like I said, from even when he was in Detroit, you know, early on in their career, you know what I'm saying, and he moved on into the NBA. But I don't keep up with niggas, you know, relationships like that. But today I say, you know, because the topic is going on, I say let me do some research. And I wasn't even looking that up. And then I looked down, and the nigga was with a Cro-Magnon. I said, oh no, man. Yeah. He was with a Cro-Magnon. And so that right there let me know. But all these niggas, you know, the majority of these niggas, that's how they lose. That's the setup. That's the setup right there. That's the setup, nigga. When they you know what I'm saying, them niggas get out there and they get the, you know, they get the crossing over and shit and doing all type of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Getting out there doing all that's bullshit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's some fake shit right there. You know what I'm saying? The niggas been losing and lose. And then when you get money, you know, you ain't, you know, where the black woman at? You see what I'm saying? You know, where's she at? You know, you niggas lose her. You come up with all type of excuses and shit to cross over, and you know, automatically, you know, that's like, you know, that's one of the most shameful things in the, you know, in relationship to black manhood. You know what I'm saying? That is one of the most you know, shameful aspects, you know, of the lacking of strong black manhood in this world, nigga. Not just in the United, in this world where these, you know, they end up with the slave master's daughter and shit, and this, that, and the third, nigga. It's so shameful. It's shameful. You know what I'm saying? It's a shameful thing. You know, and it's the nigga downfall, because the reality is, you understand, when you depleted, you have your soulless. You're soulless, nigga. When you start, you're soulless. You're deep of manhood. You're depleted of your ancestral connect, and make all kind of excuses of why it's all right to. No, it ain't all right. It's actually a badge of your shame that you know that you would rather cross over and shame yourself and your people than to stand up, empower your family, you know, you empower your race, empower your community. I don't give a fuck what you give. Motherfuckers say they Jalen give. I don't give a fuck what you give. Are you in the image of power to the young? Then you should, you know, understand that, because if they see you walking around, then what does that do? That encourages, you know, in them to cross over. And so at that point, nigga, you become, you know, a menace to society. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad somebody put that in there, because really, I did not know until today. I did not know until today, until I went in there and I say, let me do some research on this man and see what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? He what this story is about. And I see this nigga walking around with the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. I say, nigga. Yeah, I see why you know what I'm saying? No, you cannot do that. You done lost your roots, nigga. You come from off the east side of the motherfucking Detroit, nigga. It ain't been, it wasn't a white person in Detroit for the last 50 fucking years, nigga. And you sitting here, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I mean, where did you get that from, nigga? You sure didn't get it from the D. You know what I'm saying? And so, but at the same time, we understand, that what I saw, I don't want to, I crucify for that. You know what I'm saying? But the man on the accusation that he had, stuck his hand up under the woman was, I believe, was more, put together with some of these magazines that took it further. I don't know if ESPN actually, but I don't believe they fired him. From what I'm understanding, that they did not fire him. And because that, he could have sued the shit out of them because he didn't, but nevertheless, that don't excuse the fact that he was slipping. And he was slipping hard because, that just show you right there. Motherfucker scream, and man hand was on his shoulder. But that just show you how easy it can happen. You know what I'm saying? And if it didn't happen in front of the world, it would, with it, being recorded, it'd have been a lifelong, badge of shame, of uncertainty. People will be uncertain about your damn character. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, what it teaches us that you must be professional. And brothers, be professional. Be professional. First and foremost, don't be, again, don't be hugging, get you a queen, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get you a queen, nigga. And I'm trying to tell y'all, nigga, get you a queen that's gonna be in your corner and take your motherfucking self out of the world. You understand what I'm saying? Real motherfucker. I know you, and you going, but nigga, it has been the best solution since the beginning of time. You see what I'm saying? Don't hate and say that it ain't out there. Oh, you say you heard about Japan, new trend in dreadlock. Yeah, Japan. I did a video. Japan been trying to steal African culture since day one. So, yeah, I believe it. Of course I do. They've been stealing it ever since fucking Johnny Sockos and shit and all of that. You see what I'm saying? We don't know but I tell you what, that nigga better learn this motherfucker. These niggas don't learn. These niggas don't learn. Straight up. All these simple, simping ass niggas. Simping, it won't, and I'm about to move, don't want to get a black woman no money. You understand? And support her and be in her corner and come up with all kind of excuse. But then you know what? And this shit is crazy when I think about the logic. They quick to try to, talk about the black woman and, and this, that, and the third, and why they ain't with the black woman, this, that. But anybody in their right mind could see how many white women that these niggas done fuck with in this so-called entertainment and music, and how many billions of dollars that they done took from these niggas. But yet and still, they don't come up in their mind to talk about the Beckys that's out there, taking these niggas' wealth with they simping silly asses. They don't never talk about that, like the black woman too hard to deal with. But these goddamn Beckys that's taking all these goddamn billions of dollars from you niggas, you can go from each nigga to each nigga because that's all they got is a Becky. You understand? And they done went into the billions of dollars. Billions. Nigga, the one Becky damn near took $1 billion from Tiger Woods. That you said it, you put it up there before I could say. She got $750 million. Shit, $750 million. Okay. And so there you got $1 billion. You got $1 billion right there. And so everybody want to talk about, well, this nigga gave a $50,000. You gave $750 million to the Becky. You see what I'm saying? You gave 750 to the damn Becky. So we got the, niggas but it's the deplorable, when you do sign and that's like when you sign, you go and bow down to massa. You gonna bow. You showing, you paying homage and to the, you know what I'm saying, to his supremacy. You paying homage to his supremacy and you bow down and you know what I'm saying? And so that's what happened. That's what happened. And that's why we got to quit putting ourselves, but we say, oh, this is how we, no, it's enough money out there where black people can come together and get their own companies and get their own atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Where they can, they don't have to, they have to bow and they can, but still, even there, you're going to have professionalism. That's just what it boiled down to. You know what I'm saying? You could conduct yourself in a way, nigga, where I'm here to do a job, and then when I'm done with this fucking job, I'm up out of here. You motherfuckers want to stay, y'all want to live in this world, and that's what's wrong with you niggas. Y'all don't know how to, most niggas even down in the hood, when they work for a motherfucker, they might work, but they come home. You understand? Y'all motherfuckers stay out there with them and shit. Y'all don't come, y'all don't come home. And I know it's you can't come back to the hood, but you know what I'm saying? But you still can find some affluent black communities and shit where you can stay in. You ain't got to necessarily, be out there all around them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what these niggas do. They lead a community, and once they lead a community, they ain't got nobody that's gonna really support their ass. Because you see, even with Kyrie, when they went in on him, it was a couple of people that went in, you understand, from the beginning, but not really. You see what I'm saying? Not really. And when niggas saw that it was a good thing, when they seen that it was a good thing, you understand, to support the nigga, then they came over. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, then it was a good thing, to come over. But, they didn't support the nigga. So, yeah, keep your hands to yourself. Don't even be shaking. I wouldn't even shake no motherfucking hand out there. You understand what I'm saying? You give a motherfucker, a pound and shit, just like that. You understand? Because if you give a motherfucker a handshake or any day have been to say it, man, Dion, what's up, man? You say a disingenuous chat. What the fuck is you talking about, man? What is you talking about? What is you talking about? Dion, what's the problem, man? What's the problem? You got something to say, Dion? Make your comment, man. Make your comment so I could get on out of here. You know what I'm saying? I say, easy. How can it? Yeah, well, you know what? It go both ways, Dion. Okay, then. I mean, I didn't know that. You can't say it's disingenuous, brother. You can't go get to running. I don't know nothing about neither one of these niggas. You see what I'm saying? I did not know that. I did not know that, and I understand what y'all saying about the woman that and from I guess her resume speaks for herself. But I didn't know, and so that just is foul. Both of them silly. You see what I'm saying? So don't say it's disingenuous because I don't know nothing about neither one of these niggas. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. I just saw, and I know Jalen. I didn't even know, like I said, I didn't know. I don't follow these niggas. I'm not a fan of either one of these motherfuckers. I don't watch ESPN. You see what I'm saying? I don't watch. I'm not, I like sports, but I'm not into sports. Yeah. Yeah, brother. I ain't trying to, both of them silly. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. You know what I'm saying? Don't think they get away with it. No way. You ain't gonna get away with me. Hell no. If I know your ass on the other side, you the enemy. Shit. You know what I'm saying? You silly. And don't want to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Peace and power. You understand what I'm saying? That's real talk. They don't get, I didn't know that. And now that you didn't told me, it just answers everything. You see what I'm saying? It just answers everything. For real, you know, and it's just a silly situation. And you know what? Hey, you know what? And honestly, if I would have knew that these two motherfuckers was with Cro-Magnon Neanderthals, I might would have picked a whole nother fucking topic. Real motherfucking talk. If I'd have knew these two silly motherfuckers was with Cro-Magnon Neanderthals, I might would have picked a whole nother topic. You understand what I'm saying? I'm thinking this nigga being, you know, I mean, and then like when the family brought the shit up, and I forgot that I had just saw that and shit, but I had already put it in there, you know, to do the live stream. So I went on ahead and left it in there. But if I had these two silly Negroes with Cro-Magnon, man, I would have did a whole nother topic. You know, they caught me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't up on neither one of them. I don't watch ESPN. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out of here, family. But learn, stay at home, stay with your peoples. First and foremost, love your peoples. You know, get you a king, African king, get your African queen. There's nothing better. It's nothing better than black love, black family, nothing better. And support one another and stay out of this bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Quit getting up there skinning and grinning and think you on the team. It ain't even no damn team. You niggas thinking you on the team. It ain't even no team, nigga. You see what I'm saying? It's one man ruling all. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it is. All right, family. This is the general. I got some more hot topics coming up. You know, we zooming in on the Pope. They talking about Pope John Paul doing the Dalai Lama. He been the Dalai Lama doing the Pope. You understand what I'm saying? They saying Pope John Paul was ordering damn little girls like motherfucker ordering a number 2 at Wendy's and shit. You see what I'm saying? He just driving up. You understand what I'm saying? You know, doing all type of crazy shit. So we're going to look into this, y'all. This is the General Sarah Soon said. He's saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.